Hello, ma'am.
Good morning, 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 ma'am.
Happy morning,
Good morning, ma'am.
Hello, all. Good morning. I am from Achiever Destination Academy, and welcome to all of you in the workshop of SPLB. Now we are going to conduct a second session of workshop. Please be attentive. Listen carefully to the teacher. Please mute yourself, and accordingly, the contest will be held on that. Whatever teacher is training is to you. So please make sure to follow all the rules and regulations. As such, we has conducted this workshop especially today. Next time we are going to do many workshops like that, like such as mathematical and Vedic math, abacus, etc. Many workshops, memory technique and all. You will get through WhatsApp via Rotary Club. And thanks, Ashwini.
Ma'am, you are on mute.
Hello. Thank you. Thanks all of you to have wonderful meeting today. So let's start, Ashwini ma'am. And
Yes,
thanks
ma'am.
everyone, ma'am. Thanks,
Yeah.
Rupa ma'am and all Rotary Club members.
Yes. You're all grown-up kids. I know, you must be knowing what are the things you should follow. Please be on mute. Okay, this is a workshop and you should know we should have basic decorum for the workshop. Okay, then only it can go smoothly, isn't it? Yes, so please maintain yourself. Please be on mute. Don't keep on unmuting and telling, yes, good morning, everybody. Happy morning, everybody, and happy Sunday as well. I know you're all excited to wish each other, but as the number is more, let's keep ourselves on yourself on mute. I can't keep myself on mute. Otherwise, there's nobody going to be teaching here, isn't it? Yes. Okay, last class, in yesterday's workshop, we covered few concepts like people and their professions. We covered gender noun for animals, and also we also rearrange the sentences, put the sentence in the right form, scrambled words, and also what else did we cover? Can anyone tell me?
Collective noun.
Collective noun.
Collective noun, names of
Name of places.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, names of places, collective nouns, and also scrambled words, rearranging sentences. All this. Gender nouns, I did tell in the beginning only. Okay. So all these topics we already covered. Today we have a very few concepts, not much. Okay, we have very few concepts to be covered, and you need to understand this. Then we will go ahead with the next few concepts. Okay, so we'll start our concept today. The first concept which I'm going to teach you is known as suffix and prefix. Children, please listen to this carefully. In a word, there is something known as root word. There are prefix and suffix. Okay, what are these root words? Root words are those words which come from certain origin and which has some meaning to it. But whereas prefix, the word itself tell prefix, suffix. Prefix, what is a prefix? For the root word, if you add anything before the word is known as prefix. Any other word if you add to give a different meaning. Overall, the meaning of the word itself is going to change if you put prefix. Okay, that is why it is called as prefix. Before the word, if you add any word, it is a prefix. After the root word, if you add anything, it is known as suffix. Simple concept. We have a root word. Root word are those words which has some origin, which has been originated from different this one, and also which has meaning. You can also look into a dictionary from which origin the word has been originated, and what is the meaning of the actual root word. And to that root word, if you add any words before the word, it's a prefix, and if you add any word after the root word, then it is going to be suffix. So let's go in detail. Let's find out few words for prefix, a list of prefix and a list of suffix. We're going to do it. Yes, you will understand once I share my screen and explain it to you in detail. Okay? Yes. I hope Just show me 1 second, children. Just show me thumbs up if my screen is shared. Don't unmute and shout, ma'am, I can see, I can see. You can just show me thumbs up. Yes, I can see many of you showing thumbs up. Children, any point of time you are not able to see the screen, I have shared the technical glitches from me, from your side. It might be from your side. Please log out from the meeting and log in. Do not disturb the teacher when she's teaching. I hope you understand. Okay, next. Let's see what are root words. A root word stands on its own as a word. That means it can stand on its own and it has some meaning. Okay, so those words are called as root words. You can make new words. You can make out of this root words, you can make new words, okay, from it by adding prefixes in the beginning, and at endings you can add suffixes, which are called as suffixes. Okay, let me repeat once again. Please try to understand the concept here. A root word stands on its own as a word. When I tell you what is a root word, word which can stand on its own, that means which has a right meaning on its own, that is known as root word. You can make a new word. For the root word, you can make a new word. You can change the meaning of the word, completely meaning of the word, by adding prefixes and suffixes. Prefixes are added before the word, suffixes are added at the end of the word. That's all. For example, let's take this. Okay, example, comfort. Comfort. See, this root word
My presentation is not coming.
comfort, the word comfort itself is a root word. Why I call this a root word? See, comfort means what? Staying comfortably without any without any problem, anything. Okay, so I am comfortable at my home. Comfort. Sit at your comfort. Means
Excuse
however
me,
you feel, that kind of satisfaction. Yes,
ma'am, we cannot see the presentation.
that's what I told you in the beginning when I shared. That means there must be some technical this one from your side, because here it's all showing okay for me.
Ma'am, Parinit is sharing the screen.
Showing.
Parinit, please switch off your screen. You are not allowed to share your screen.
Somebody is sharing the screen. No?
Mommy left the meeting.
Children, now
Ma'am, can't see the screen.
can you see?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Ashwin,
Yes, ma'am. Now okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
please do not
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
We
okay.
can see.
Children, please do not share your screen. When you share your screen, when you touch your mobile, or when you touch your screen, or when you operate with your laptop or something, this is what happens. Please
Ma'am,
do
we
not do that.
Ma'am, we can in your presentation in
The brain exam.
Yes. Please pin my video, so you will be able to see the presentation I am sharing. Okay? Yes, thank you. Now let's go ahead, children. Comfort itself, it is having some kind of contentment, some kind of satisfaction. So comfort itself has a meaning on its own. Look at this now. By adding a prefix, discomfort, the meaning itself is changing now. Comfort is, okay, it is a root word which has the meaning on its own. And when you add the word dis, it becomes discomfort. So when the word dis has been added to the word before the sorry, before the comfort word, it becomes a prefix. Now let's see how to add a suffix, or the suffix able. Able is a suffix. See, able and dis cannot stand alone. Simply, if you tell this, there is no meaning for it. If you simply tell able, there is no meaning for it. Okay, then you can make new words as discomfort by adding a prefix dis, and comfortable, able, comfortable. See, now you are adding a suffix by adding at the end of the word. If you add any words at the end, it becomes suffix. If you add in the beginning, it becomes prefix. Okay. So this is known as discomfort and comfortable. Next. Affixes. Group of letters attached before and after the root word. Accept is the root word. Unacceptable. Un is a prefix. Able is being added to the word root word after the root word, so it is a suffix. So a group of letters placed before the root word is known as a prefix, and any group of letters placed after the root word is known as suffix.
Ma'am, I have a doubt, ma'am.
Children, please keep your doubts at the last. You can note it down. Okay? Because I will forget, then what am I supposed to teach? Wait. Okay, because if you interrupt me in between, any one would be having doubt, everybody will start. Please keep it, and you can also drop in the chat box. I will look into it later. See, now here I have a word mat here. You can see I have picked up a few. This one, dis, re, in, miss, sub. All these are prefixes. Okay, let's see how the word meaning of the word change. Advantage is my root word. If I add dis to it, the meaning, complete meaning only changes. It becomes disadvantage. Agree is the root word to accept something. Okay, when you put dis to it, it becomes disagree. Means going against it, not accepting things easily. Next, allow is a root word. Disallow, do not allow, not allowing anyone. The meaning itself is changing. The same way you can see many other. Obedient, she's an obedient student. The same way if I put this to it, the meaning itself it changes. She is very disobedient. Trust, distrust. Courage, discourage. Yes, the same way you can see with re prefix, re. Appear is a root word, reappear. He is going to reappear for the exam. Apply is a root word, reapply. Okay, he's going to reapply for the passport. Arrange is the root word, rearrange. And you can also see some play itself is a root word, replay. Try, retry, write, rewrite. The same way you can see some of other prefixes as well. Convenient, inconvenient. Correct, it's incorrect to do it. So this is the prefix is in, correct is the root word. Sincere, insincere. Visible, invisible. The same way, let's look into it. Miss, spell, misspell. Place, misplace. Judge, misjudge. Fortune is my root word, misfortune. The same way, sub. Urban, suburban. Tract, subtract. Way, subway. And with others, you can see ill. Logical, illogical. Legitimate, illegitimate. Legible, illegible. Illusion, illusion. So ill, here ill is the prefix added. The same way auto. Graph is my root word. Auto is a prefix added to it. So together the word becomes autograph. Matic is my word. Auto is a prefix added to it. Automatic. Next one. Super. Super is a prefix added. Facial, superficial. Charge, supercharge. Man, superman. The same way inter. National, international. View, interview. Fear, interfere. City, intercity. Clock, wise. Here the prefix is anti-clockwise. Social, anti-social. Biotic, antibiotic. Virus, antivirus. So these are the prefixes. Here, if you see children, the root word before the prefixes are words which are added before the root word. Before the root word. Okay. So that is what is known as prefix. Now let's look into some of the suffixes. Okay. Here, this also is been, they have been looking at it. Okay. Age, wreckage, action or state, ants, importance. See, ants is a suffix added at the end. Important is my root word. Import. Ants. Ants is the word. Assist is my root word. And is added at the last. So the word becomes assistant. Ref. Is my root word. E is added at the last. So the word becomes referee. So my double E becomes a suffix. Ends. Different might be the word. So they have taken out T and added ends. So the word becomes difference. Teach is the root word. Stands at the last being a suffix and the word becomes teacher. Bake. Bake is the root word. Re is the ry is the ery is the last word added to it. It's a suffix, so the word becomes bakery. Bake is something, baking a cake. Bakery is a place where we buy the baked things. Okay, food, condiments. Next, weight. Weight itself is a root word. Res, s is the suffix added to it. So waitress. Spoon, full. Spoonful. I had 1 spoonful of ice cream. Okay. So spoon, it's a root word. Full is a suffix added to it. The same way, paint, ing. Ing is the suffix.
He is painting.
Yes. Decorate is the word. The same when we add shun to it, it becomes decoration. Shun. T-I-O-N, shun. Next. Judaism. Florist, florist, ist, floor is the word, florist. Measure is the word, for that we add ment, it becomes measurement. Inflat is the word, able, add able to it, it becomes inflatable. Wool, woolen. Beauty is the word, you add full to it, it becomes beautiful. Flexible. Bill is my suffix. Greenish. Greenish. Careless. Careless. Like and like. Both are root words. If you take separately, both are root words, but like is working as a suffix here. Okay. Joy is a word. OUS is the added suffix to it. Joyous. Quarrel and some, both are root words when you take 2 words separately. But when some has been added to quarrel, it becomes quarrelsome. A tendency to. Okay. So these are suffixes and prefixes. Now, if you ask me, ma'am, how should we, get ready for this, for the competition? If you ask me, few of the words we might pick up from here. We might ask you to add a prefix to it and make a new word. We might ask you to add a suffix to it and make a new word. So you should know what are suffixes and prefixes. Not that you should do the same way. Okay, anything, this one, if you want, you can add to it. But the thing is that when you add a suffix and prefix to it, the meaning, it should come out with the right meaning. You should come out with the right meaning. Okay. So that is what is all about suffix, and we have some more suffix list I have put here, especially with full, because most of the words we use this with only. Full, painful, fearful, mouthful, stressful, delightful, cheerful, thankful, wonderful. And next one is ness. Most of the time we use this. That is why I picked up, quietness, fatness, closeness, rudeness. So rude is my root word. Ness is the suffix added to it. Sweetly, shyly, brightly, strangely. Ly is also suffix. And again, the most popularly used suffix is less. Almost we use this every day. Careless, homeless, fearless, jobless, lifeless, thankless, hopeless, headless. So less is a suffix.
What is headless?
Without having a hair, you know this one. Senseless. Headless means not people who are not having with head. Not okay. It's not like that. Headless means senseless, who behave senselessly. You know, don't behave sensibly. Okay, that is all about suffix and prefixes.
Ma'am, what is the prefix for root?
What?
Ma'am, what is the prefix for root?
Root. I didn't get it. Sorry. Please drop it in the chat box, children. I'll check out if there is any. This one I can, because sometimes I seriously cannot hear.
What is rude?
Rude, not behaving properly. You know, getting angry on someone, being very rude to someone, answering very rudely.
Ma'am, she told prefix for root.
She told prefix for
Ma'am,
Root.
what is the prefix for root, ma'am?
ROOT, root.
root. See,
Not
some
rude.
not
all,
Rude.
I'm
ROOD.
not telling all the words you need to add a prefix or suffix. Simply, you cannot add a prefix and suffix to the word and keep it. No, it's not the appropriate way also. Whichever makes sense for you. Like
Ma'am,
for
not for
example,
root, ma'am. R-U-D-E, root.
rude, it was here, no rude, or you can, you know, exact.
Rudeness.
1 second, children.
Rudeness.
Ness. She's
Ma'am,
very.
prefix, ma'am.
Lifeless.
If you all unmute, I'm seriously not getting. Yes, can I have some silence? See, all the words exactly, you cannot be keep on adding prefix and suffix just like that. Okay. She was very rude. We can just use the word directly also, not always. But just that if you add, you can change the meaning of it. Okay. So the rude is rudeness they've given here. So
Ma'am,
this
rootly is also correct.
what?
Rootly.
Rootly will not be correct. Rootless. You can use less to it. Rootless. We
Yes,
don't,
ma'am.
rootless means we don't know the exact root of it. That's all. Rudely, you can use. She answered me very rude. You know, she was very rude to me. Rudely, sometimes rudely also you can use, but not rudeless. She was rudeless to us also you can use, but not rudely and all. You know, it should make proper sense. That is
Ma'am,
what.
R-O-O-T, ma'am, rootly.
That is what I told. Rootly also it is not making any sense. You can use less to the word root, rootless.
Ma'am, for that ROOT root word, can we use UP up as a prefix, like uprooted the tree?
Yes, you can use prefix, uproot.
Ma'am, can
Okay, thank you.
can we use ly for root? Rudely.
Rudely, yes, I told you, no? Rudely. He answered me very rudely.
Fair.
Rudely, ly you can add. Okay?
Ma'am, can you show the screen share of prefix once again?
Yeah, sure. Children, please take the printer, I mean screenshot of it. Any question, any word might be asked from here only.
Ma'am, root
Yes,
word
ma'am.
can have two prefixes like
Yes.
reappear and disappear.
Yes, definitely. More than one. Anytime, even suffix can have.
Ma'am, what is affix?
Affix is the word. Affix means to fix something. Okay. In
Prefix.
affix, we have
Ma'am, affix means before prefix and at last suffix, no, ma'am?
that is what I'm telling. Children, listen. Okay. Affix is to fix something. So in affix, we have two types of affix, that is prefix and suffix. Prefix is before the word, if you add anything, it becomes prefix. After the word, if you add anything, it becomes suffix. Okay.
Ma'am?
1 second, please wait.
No, ma'am. Can you show the first slide?
This one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I want to take screenshot.
Quickly take the screenshot, children.
Ma'am, finished.
Yes, I'm going to the
Ma'am,
next
take.
page now. I'll minimize it so that you can take the entire sheet at once, the printout, I mean screenshot at once, sorry.
Yes, ma'am. Next one.
Yes. Other than this also, you can also think of it, children. There are many prefixes and suffixes added words, root words. You can also, look for the origin of the word in the dictionary and all those things you can do it.
Illegal.
So it becomes easy for you. Which
And
prefix?
next one.
Not necessarily that you should add the same this one. Next.
Ma'am, may I know the meaning of sublime?
Supplying. Water is supplying. Electric supply. Oh,
Yes, I'm going down. You can take this also screenshot quickly, children. Let's go for the next topic.
Ma'am, can I ask the doubt now?
Yes, what is it regarding, child?
Ma'am, if able is a prefix, most of the prefix don't have meanings. It cannot stand independently. So, if able is a prefix, it can stand independently, no, ma'am. Like
It is a sentence.
I am able
Not
to do
all.
something.
See, every English is a language, okay, where every rule has an exception. Able, disable, able to do something. Okay, able itself has a meaning.
I am able
So
to do
it can
something.
stand alone. Okay, I'm talking about, see, able, first of all, in the beginning, it is little this one. When you add at the end, it becomes even more this one. Even anti, if you take, anti is going against something. Okay, so anti itself has a meaning. So every rule in English has its own exceptions to the rule. Every rule, you take a spelling rule, you take any suffix and prefix rule, there are some of the exception words like able, anti, and everything. Even sub, when you take sub, it has a meaning. Okay, in, what do you mean by in? Getting into something.
Yes,
That
ma'am.
means
What is mean by sub?
one, even seriously, I tell you, if you together, if you speak
I
as
am in the class.
members are more here, please try to understand. It becomes really difficult for me to understand who is asking which question. Are they asking something or seriously? It becomes very difficult. Okay, so one by one, I'll answer. Yes.
Can you show the screen for first?
For first one,
This one.
okay.
Ma'am.
Ma'am, what is the meaning of inadequate?
Not sufficient.
Ma'am.
Yes. Children, if
Ma'am.
you listen, all the doubts we were going to clear it at the last. Yes.
Ma'am, not doubt. Will you give the introduction about spell bee in the last?
What spell bee? In the beginning only I told you what it's all spell bee all about. Okay, let me talk about it later because ma'am will give you instructions all about the spell bee competition, how and when it's going to be conducted. Let's finish the topic. Okay. Children, I'm stopping it here and I'm going to the next concept, that is synonyms. What are synonyms?
Ma'am, the same and similar meaning.
A
Word which has similar meaning to other words.
similar meaning, but another words.
Meaning.
Meaning.
Yes. Okay. The
Ma'am,
meaning
same
is
meaning,
same,
words are
spellings are
changed.
different. Meanings.
A word which has
Yes. Thank you so much. Yes, synonyms are words with similar meaning but different spellings, a overall different spelling itself. For example, you can see here synonyms are words with similar meaning. Jump means also leap. Present, you can also call that as gift. Idea, a thought. Stinky, smelly. Like, enjoy. Trash, garbage. And if you ask me, ma'am, why should we know all these things? To improve your vocabulary, basically. Instead of telling garbage, you can use the word as trash. It was too smelly, it was stinky. She got an idea. She was so thoughtful. I liked the movie. Instead of that, if you use the word enjoy, your vocabulary is going to increase. Okay, I enjoyed the movie. So this is how synonyms work. Okay, so here I have a list of synonyms. You can get any number of it. Okay, every word has an other meaning. Other
Cancel a
word has the
screenshot.
same meaning. Attractive, appealing. She was very appealing in the party. She was very attractive. Accomplish, to get something done, achieve. Admit is to confess. He admitted his mistake. Next one, alike, same. They are alike. They look alike. That means they look the same. Assist is to help. Awful, terrible. Begin, start. Big, large.
Poor, greedy.
Purchase, center, middle, child, kid. Choose is to select. Complete, finish. Both are the same meaning if you see. The word, why we learn all the synonyms and antonyms is to increase your vocabulary and use different to get yourself exposed to different kinds of words. Everybody would be knowing this. Okay, delicious, it was yummy. My mom prepared a yummy lunch for today. If you, instead of yummy, you can use the word delicious. Depart, she was leaving today, she was departing today. Difficult, it's hard for me to do this homework. Easy, simple. End, finish. See, if you ask me, ma'am, if you have more meanings for the word, yes, you do have it. Here we had one more, no? Where is it? It's the same. To start and to select. Finish, complete, finish, end. All has the same meaning here. Complete, finish, and end. Both has the same meaning. Enormous, huge, fast, quick, fool, idiot, enjoyment, fun. Garbage, trash. Gather is to collect, to get. Present, gift. Excellent, good. Help is to assist. Again, we had help here also, no? Yes. Thought, idea, interesting, exciting, kind, helpful. Laugh. In for kind, you can also use the word sober. She was very sober. She's very sober in talking. Laugh, giggle, listen, hear, mistake, error, neat and tidy. Few synonyms here again. I have the list of synonyms. Colossal is immense, going in depth is colossal. Gigantic, spacious, and even huge, enormous. All this belongs to gigantic only. Enjoyable, festive. It was like a festive for me. I'd been to a party, it was festive for me. That means, that kind of thought of enjoying is coming in the word of festive. Exciting, joyous. It was such a joyous moment for me. I was traveling in an airplane and it was such a joyous moment for me. Accomplished, gathered. I accomplished getting some information about that person. Earned. I earned a good name. I received. Astonishing, superb, surprised. All this comes under astonishing. Glorious. May you have a glorious life. That also tell that synonym of it, they tell that terrific. It can be used in both positive and negative sense. Terrific, agreeable, helpful, courteous, pleasant. She was very courteous. She was very pleasant. He was very pleasant. Appealing, fair. She was appealing enough. She was fair enough in talking. Beautiful, lovely, announced, hissed, gabbed, lectured. She gabbed us throughout the entire session. See, the words you use, makes the way you speak and everything. Once you learn all these words, you should try to inculcate the same words in your talking children. So that is the way you can increase your vocabulary. She lectured us at the entire session. Gabbed means compact, minute, or anything, which is, I had a very, she has a compact pencil pouch with her. It's very small, which everything fits into it. Minute, little, funny, She's such a little one, funny. Okay, next. Awful, fantastically, exceptionally, marvelously. All these words you can use the same way. Extensive, large, gigantic. Again, you can use the same thing. Huge, vast, entertaining, incredible. It was incredible to watch a Republic Day, this one, parade in TV. Fantastic, splendid. You have done a splendid job. Obtained, acquired, gathered. All this comes under acquired. Gained, retrieved. Excellent, superior. You are the superior. Magnificent, wonderful. For that, you can also put marvelously, fantastically, anything for magnificent. Cordial. Have a cordial relationship. Have a kind, fair relationship. Friendly, warm, attractive, gorgeous, enchanting, stunning, beautiful. Something which is very dashing, declared, hollered, gossiped, whispered, diminutive, petite, miniature, tiny. She looks like a miniature for me. I have a miniature toy, which is very, very tiny, very dreadful. Dreadful is very dangerous, actually. If you tell me what is a synonym of dreadful, it's very dangerous. The same way you can take this one, you can use both in positive and negative. Incredible. Like how we use this glorious, terrific. The same way. Extraordinarily is wonderfully. She did it extraordinarily. She did it wonderfully. So that is how the synonym works. Okay. So quickly take a screenshot of it. I'm going to the next topic, antonyms.
Ma'am,
Can you minimize it?
Echoing voice. If I don't know why one child is unmuting also. I'm getting that kind of what do you tell? Too much of echoing. I'm really not able to understand, children, what is happening. Anybody, please drop it in the chat box if you don't mind. I can answer the questions.
And chat isn't available.
Ma'am, can you minimize it?
Ma'am, if two voice makes it see.
What?
Ma'am, chat isn't available.
Chat isn't available. Rupa, ma'am, you can give them the chat option, please. Because lot of echoing today.
Ma'am, if two people talk, it will be coming. The voice will be coming like inside water.
Yeah, that is why I'm not able to hear any of your doubts. So now see, chat has been enabled, children. You can drop at final. Petite means very huge. Diminutive means very small in size. Petite means huge. Yes. So let's go ahead, children. I'm stopping it. See, somebody dropped a chat box message, Ma'am, what means petite? Petite is very huge. Okay. Next. Yes, please be on mute, children. I can hear somebody calling Amma. Yes. Next one. Let's go ahead with the next concept. Of course, after synonyms, it's antonyms. Okay. What are antonyms? Simple, children. Antonyms are words that have opposite. Same meaning is synonyms. Opposite meanings is antonyms. Okay. Now let's go ahead with the antonyms here. You can take the screenshot as and when I'm doing it, children. External, internal, fall, rise, fast, slow, fat, thin. Fat, thin, and skinny. You can also use the word as skinny. Few, many, or more. First, last. These are easy ones. Forgive, blame, forward, backward, funny, sad, giant, tiny, give, receive, healthy, sick, heaven, hell, up, down, win, lose. All these are very easy. You would have done this before when you were, second grade. Junior, senior, large, small, laugh, cry, diligent.
Ma'am, please minimize it so that we can take the screenshot.
Yes. Antonyms are opposites, whereas synonyms are with having the same meaning. Okay. Yes, I hope you're done. We're going to the next page. Here it's a little, competitive one. You can see surplus, lack, synthetic, anything man-made. Okay. Natural, which comes out naturally. So the antonym word is synthetic. The antonyms of synthetic is natural, ridiculous, insensible, very silly, sensible. Question, answer, listless, active. Listless can also be called as lazy, full, empty, future. What happens in future? What has happened in past? Maximum, minimum, ordinary, unusual, outstanding, marvelous, extraordinarily is the meaning. For that, insignificant. Insignificant means we cannot even see what has been done. Okay, it is not significant enough. Combine, to put together, separate is to sort it out. Complex, very difficult one. Okay, this problem or this sum in a mathematics was very complex. Was you all use the word difficult? It was so difficult. Instead of that, you can use the word complex. So the antonym of complex is simple: sorrow, joy, successful, unsuccessful. Preserve is to keep something safe. Destroy is to spoil it. Naughty, good, huge, small. Humiliate is to put someone down, to tease someone. Honor. Honor is to treat someone,
What you destroy?
Destroy is to spoil something. He destroyed all his toys.
Ma'am,
Hmm.
some buildings are called complexes. What are the meaning of them, ma'am?
That is different. Okay. The one building having different shops or this one, that is known as complex. The same thing, same word, listen, same word having, same spelling having different meanings are known as homophones. Okay, here we are not doing about homophones. So here we are doing about antonyms. Here complex and simple, which I took it up as the complexes which is difficult, simple is easy.
Can we start?
If you have, you can put it. Now, please be on mute, everybody. Yes, thank you. What is my... Listen first, you two people don't listen at all. Don't come out with the questions which you already know. Everybody know what is a complex. Okay? Complex is very...
Please,
yes.
No, what is the meaning of ratify and veto?
I haven't come there. I haven't come till there. No? Wait.
Ma'am, can you minimize the screen?
Ma'am, conscientious.
Ma'am, Rupa ma'am, please mute everybody. Please mute everybody. Yes, thank you, ma'am. Doctor. Doctor.
Ma'am, you're on mute.
Ma'am, you can start.
Ma'am, you are mute. Ma'am, can you minimize the screen?
1 second, please listen to the meanings, then I will minimize it. Too much of disturbance, I cannot take up the class. He doesn't keep any secrets. Open enough. We can tell open enough. Whereas hidden, something hidden. He is not apparent, means he hides certain things. Brave, cowardly. Now somebody asked me what is ratify. Ratify is formally agreeing to something. He ratified the agreement. That means he formally agreed for something, officially giving an yes. Yes, I have agreed to it by signing a document or something. Okay. Veto is rejection. No, I'll not do it. So somebody asked me the meaning of ratify. No, it's an official agreement. Yes, I agree. Agree to this. I'm giving my whole consent.
What is veto?
Okay, veto is going against it. Of course, if you ratify is giving consent, veto should be opposite to it. Disagreeing to something, going against to it is known as veto. Exquisite is extremely being pleasant. Extremely pleasing someone, pleasant, extremely beautiful. You can put anything. Revolting is disgusting. Repulsive, again, is not agreeing to something. It was very repulsive, reaction from that. But whereas the opposite of repulsive is pleasing. So now somebody asked me to minimize, so I'm minimizing it. You can quickly take the screenshot. We are going to the next topic.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you. Next. The next last concept which I'm going to cover for today is idioms and phrases. Anybody knows what are idioms and phrases?
Ma'am, idioms are the sentences which has the meaning, but it is
What they say.
Idioms
Idioms
are
are. Ma'am, idioms are sentences which are don't have actual meaning, ma'am. Ma'am, they mean something else, but
very good. Very good. Idioms are
example one.
there is a hidden meaning. I can tell you in simple terms to understand. Yes, once in a blue moon. Very good. Very good. I don't know who was it, but yes, extremely good example. An idiom is a common phrase or expression that means something other than the literal meaning of the words. Okay. So literally once in a while, we use that word once in a while. Instead of that, once in a blue moon, she comes. Okay. Of course, we know that the moon can never go blue. That means she hardly comes. Okay, the same way. So, what are idioms? It is a sentence. Basically, it is a sentence, nothing else, which is like indirect speech. We don't speak anything directly. We use some kind of phrases like this to make the other person understand what actually is happening here. She was feeling sad. Actual meaning is what she was feeling sad, but the idiom here used is she was feeling blue. She was feeling blue. If you ask me, ma'am, what is meant by she was feeling blue? Actually, it does not have any meaning. Only thing is that just to give an other sense to the direct word, these idioms have been used. So I have few idioms here. Out on a limb. Do something risky or something that others do not support.
Pull your leg.
Pull your leg, yes. Okay. To tease someone. I'm going out on a limb and approve his request for over the top. She is over the top today.
Beat the boy.
Excited, totally excessive and not suitable for the occasion. Her sari was way over the top for the somber occasion like this. Somber means simple occasion. Barking up at the wrong tree. Why are you barking up at the wrong tree? That means blaming a person unnecessarily who is actually not looking at accusing the wrong person. He did not commit the crime. He did not do anything. Why are you backing up at the wrong tree? Be glad to see the back off. Be glad to see someone leave. I never liked her. I'll be glad to see the back of her. Okay, that means I never want to see her again. That is what meant by be glad to see the back of.
We can see a presentation. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am. Here I cannot see.
Yes, I'll share it once again. Yes. Now you can see, I think.
Yes, ma'am, it is visible.
A hot potato, something that is difficult or dangerous to deal with. Terrorism is a political hot potato in Afghanistan. A penny of your thoughts. Way of asking what someone is thinking. You have been quiet for a while. A penny for your thoughts. Action speaks louder than words. You should always tell talk less, work more. The meaning of this is this one. Do the work and show, prove them. What is it? Then rather simply talking and making this one. Actions speak louder than the words. What you do is more significant than what you say. You always speak of the importance of charity, but never do anything. Actions speak louder than words. Burn the midnight oil is the idiom. To stay up working, especially studying late at night. When somebody is studying late at night, we tell, what are you doing? Are you burning the midnight oil? I have a big exam tomorrow, so I'll be burning the midnight oil tonight. Add insult to injury.
Ma'am, he is learning in night.
Yes, to make a bad situation worse. Something bad has happened. We always tell in our local, this one, don't put petrol on fire. Meaning is same. Okay, who's going to go and put petrol on fire? It's just a phrase being used. The same way here, add insult to injury. Somebody has been injured. Okay, you should make them, little This one you should convince them, or you should make them little feel better. Otherwise, you should not insult them more. We started off late. Okay, first of all, we started late. To add insult to injury, our car broke down on the way. Okay, next, an arm and a leg, a lot of money. It's the best cruise in the world, but it will cost you. I'm not able to see this and something. So this is all about idioms and phrases. Now, if you ask me, Mom, what are we going to get in idioms and phrases in spell bee? This one, any of, not only this, any simple ones or any this one, as somebody told me once in blue moon, pulling your leg, you know, like that, anything can be asked. So you should be able to give a proper meaning of that idiom, what exactly it means, and also you should be able to make or form a sentence out of it. After this, children, few spellings are also important. Okay, few spellings according to your age group. Okay, we would be giving that you should be able to spell out the right spelling. Okay, so that is what it isn't everyone's cup of tea. Yes, very good. Somebody has shared manvi. Okay, piece of cake. An idiom is a sentence which has a hidden meaning and doesn't actually mean what it says. Yes, correct. Yes, a metaphor is something that compares something to another thing, and to say it is like then itself. Yes, very good.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Manvi.
Ma'am, can you show the
Ma'am, can you show
idioms,
the
please?
idioms, ma'am, again?
Yes, yes, 1 second.
Ma'am, it's Manvi.
Yes, 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 very good. Whoever has shared it. Yes, somebody is asking me to share idioms. This one.
Yes, ma'am. Please, can you share it?
Ma'am, can you show it?
1 second.
Can you again share the idioms, please?
Teacher
Wait a
also
minute.
needs some time to share it. Okay, yes.
Ma'am, can you maximize that?
Ma'am, can you do it a little big? Yep, ma'am.
Ma'am, we
This is
can only maximize that.
Ma'am, can we take screenshot?
Yes, from the beginning, I've been telling you, children.
Ma'am, can you do little bit up?
Ma'am, so in each workshop, all the workshops will be 1 hour.
Ma'am, can you show little bit up?
You can only control that.
No, we can't. We can just zoom it. We can't control it.
Yes, ma'am.
I've already
No,
done it.
because time is maximize that, so only
Ma'am,
with
minimize
time
it
shows we
completely,
can do
ma'am.
that.
Then we can adjust it according to our wish.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Finish. Take screenshot.